Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Neon Souls. Thank you for joining us. We made it through another week, everyone. Woohoo! And we're in April now. Somehow. But thanks for being here. We're continuing our game. We got a full cast here today, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves here in a minute. RJ stuck around. I'm not sure why. I thought I told him to go away, and he's still here. I'm just kidding, RJ.
You left me in the basement and threw away the key. I can't leave.
But yeah, I'm going to talk about our other shows and stuff, and then we'll get going. Let everyone introduce themselves and then get going. If you're watching us live on Twitch or on YouTube, you just saw our promo video that we have for all of our shows going on throughout the week. If you are interested in any of those, you can scroll down below our faces live on Twitch or head over our Twitch page if you're watching us on YouTube, and you can see all the lovely shows that we've got going on right now. We're playing tons of different games on Tuesday. I think our next stream after this one will be tomorrow, Saturday. We're going to be playing another round of Overarms in our Saturday night's Star Power game, which some of these faces frequent there as well. And I forgot what we're doing right now. Just dealt with a very tense hostage situation and dead bodies and
we
all
have to
sorts
go
of stuff.
find stuff in the Mirage.
Right. They're in a strange other world, trying to find some stuff that was stolen from them. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, kind of themed and inspired, and it's really fun. Join us there at 7 o'clock tomorrow for that. Otherwise, we've got streams of Monster of the Week. I think we've got a Call of Cthulhu game that's coming down the pipeline on Tuesdays, as well as some other things. Like I said, you can check out our full schedule below our faces. I think that's it. I don't think we have any like strange announcements or out there stuff going on right now. So I am going to let all these wonderful people introduce themselves, talk about who they are playing here tonight, and anything else they're doing on the internet that they would like to plug, starting with Morgan.
Hi, I'm Morgan, also known as Imaginatrix on the internet, and I'm a cosplayer, and that's what I do. And tonight I'm playing Clarity, who is a creative hacker who works the system with technology.
Savannah.
That's me. Hello, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaearth on the internets. You can find my entire streaming schedule, which is pretty busy at the moment, pinned to my Twitter. I'm here most days. When I'm not here on Sunday nights, I'm on twitch.tv/lbhackemup playing Dungeons & Dragons. And on Monday nights, I'm on twitch.tv/Colonomicon playing Monster of the Week. And yeah, I run our Monster of the Week show here and all that fun stuff. But tonight, I am playing Choke, the hardy merc who looks for trouble with combat.
Thank you.
I never know if I should say that part. Specifically with combat.
Yeah. Sid.
Hey, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at GreekACid. Oh wow, it's an Elegant Magic's week. Oh boy. And what the hell are they doing?
I'm in trouble.
That's right. You're in deep trouble. One of the characters, RJ's, tried to basically SWAT team all the rest. They all got away, except for one, who pled, I believe, diplomatic immunity. It's getting interesting, so you should come check that out on Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern, right here on this channel. But this evening, I will be playing Impulse. Impulse is a charming hustler who leads. Where does she lead? It really depends on her mood, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, Anderson will see, that's for sure. What?
A thing that Choke is becoming consistently more concerned about. Where are you taking us? And why do you have grenades?
It's the tagline for this show.
Oh, can we put that on a shirt?
Where are
Big
you taking
wig
us?
in the background.
Why do you have grenades?
Where are you taking us? And why do you have grenades?
Shirt idea.
And next up is our newest player who's going to be joining us for the foreseeable future, Sam.
Hey everybody, my name is Sam. You can find me as Smackaroni on pretty much everything: Twitter, Instagram, Discord, everywhere. Tonight I am going to be playing a character named Chance, and he is a clumsy biologist who conducts weird science with skills and knowledge. So that's going to be super fun.
Looking forward to getting him in here.
Now you let us get 3 C names in there.
Fuck. Why?
You're gonna be sounding like a harried house spouse of just like all the names, like all the C names through, like my parents do.
You let us
like,
put 2 CH names in there.
Clarity. Chance. Damn it.
That's me with every game, and I don't know why
I
I'll
got
do
you
this
again,
to me.
motherfucker.
Last up is RJ.
Hi, I'm RJ. You can catch me at RJ622 on Twitter and Twitch, where I stream sometimes and tweet about like nerdy things. My obsession's been Monster Hunter the last few days. It's pretty bad. I'm like near the end of high rank Val.
How?
Or is it pretty good?
Listen, I have a method to my madness and it works.
Hate you. I've been working all week. Who are you playing?
Today I'll be playing as Anderson, who is a perceptive specialist who learns quickly with stealth.
Wonderful. Well, and I am running the show. I'm Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me here Thursday through Sundays, either playing in the games or running the games. Some combination of the two. I run games every other Saturday. I'll go and promote this. So last week we had to cancel, unfortunately, Saturday Night's Apocalypse because we had a massive implosion with a streaming service that I will not besmirch here.
A virtual tabletop, if you will.
Or virtual tabletop, sorry. That I will not besmirch here, but it rhymes with schmoll shmoney. And I'm so done with that now. So we're doing a complete kind of like overhaul to that game. We're actually going to be playing another Cypher system here on Saturdays, starting not this Saturday but next one. We're going to be playing Shotguns and Sorcery. It's still going to be the same campaign, based loosely on the Princess of the Apocalypse D&D campaign, but we are going to be trying that out, and it should be a lot of fun. If you enjoyed what we were doing so far, it's the same characters, and we try to stay as true to that as possible. But there's going to be some wild stuff there, including shotguns and sorcery. And tonight, I am the flexible GM who tolerates with a creative flavor and loves hoodies, which I'm wearing one because it's like been 50 degrees here today, and it's terrible because it's April in Florida.
I'm toughing it out.
Yeah, you are.
Don't even
You ready to
talk
get started?
Floridians. I'm in Chicago.
I can't imagine it being any colder than it is here right now. What I want it to be.
It's 37.
50 is freezing. Mecca. It's absolutely freezing.
In Florida, it is.
In
That's
Florida.
about 10 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I'm sure that's nothing for
Or yeah.
for those in the UK. All right.
I just saw cries in Canadian in the chat.
All right, let's get started. Y'all, let me change up my music. Last time on Neon Souls, your crew has been dealing with a problem, a crisis of your own making, as you have unleashed a parasitic alien infestation upon New London, specifically one of the largest, most populous sectors of New London, the G-Sphere. You have been tasked by your handler, Yule, as well as the organization that you are affiliated with right now, the Workforce Restructuring Movement, or the Worms, to deal with this shit and get it under control. You had reached out to a doctor friend of yours named Razor, who had provided you with some assistance curing Choke of her infection, as she had gotten bit or stabbed by one of these creatures, and beginning to do some experiments and looking at one of these creatures that you had captured for the purposes of finding some sort of weakness that you could exploit. You were confronted outside of Razor's clinic by the Lunatic Security Force, or the LSF. One of the lieutenants, Lieutenant Alco, approached you. They had been monitoring you and your movements through this sector, and asked for your assistance, saying that they were at a loss for how to deal with this. A lot of the higher ups just wanted to jettison this sector into space and vent all the creatures along with it. But Lieutenant Alco had advocated for giving him a certain amount of time to deal with the problem in a more streamlined and amenable way that wouldn't involve killing millions of people. You were given a specialist to assist you in your task, Mr. Anderson, played by RJ, who is a sort of science expert that could assist you with what's going on, and provide some a different perspective on everything. You did some science stuff, talked about some plans, and you decided to you were trying to decide what you were going to do next when you got a call, or decided to call Yule, I believe, and told her some of what was going on. She's been pretty angry for the last 24 hours and continued to be so, and it asked you, as part of the conversation, if you had seen Zane. You hadn't, and when you looked into it, you found that Zane's communicator, his data pad, was somewhere in this sector and wasn't moving. You couldn't contact him, so you decided to rush out to try to find him, along with Mr. Anderson and a couple LSF guards that had been left with you. Don't go back to that song. Why did you do that?
It's Chuck, he knows.
I know. Go away, Chuck. When you arrived... When you arrived at this apartment building where this signal was coming from, you found that the entire place was infested with these creatures and this strange substance they seemed to be secreting along the walls and buildings and all over the goddamn place. You found the truck was toppled, capsized. I don't know what term you use for trucks. And it seemed to have been been attacked by these creatures. Zane having presumably retreated into the building. You came up with a convoluted plan, as always, to lure these creatures out, to try to flush them from the building because you knew Zane was inside, using some of the weaponry that Zane had been bringing for you to deal with these creatures with, including a rather large cannon. Impulse and Anderson stayed on the cannon. Clarity and Choke snuck inside. And in there, you found Zane hiding, as well as a massive bug queen, essentially some sort of alpha to this swarm, which Choke proceeded to solo while the rest of you fought everything else outside the swarm as it was wrapping around the streets and seemed to be sort of gathering to assault the building as it had been lured away through Clarity's efforts with her sound device. And Choke, on the brink of death and utilizing this genetic power that she had been given, was able to kill this queen, and the swarm scattered, or what remained of it scattered. What impulse hadn't blown up. And just as you were beginning to decide what to do, had gotten Zane safely outside, Choke, still in this fury, this animalistic rage, went jumping out of the building and then sprinting down the road looking for something to kill. And you all heard an announcement go over the system, the sector's broadcast systems, that the entire area would be vented into space in 1 hour, far ahead of the timeline that you had been given. And that's where we are picking up here today with yes, and Choke.
Hi, this is Savannah speaking.
Savannah, speak to us.
I think a great place for us to start would be with the redemption we just got from the chat for a loot drop.
Oh, wonderful. Loot drops for ciphers in this game.
Thank you, Mecha Spider. We're going to roll on the table.
We are.
More grenades.
Will someone roll a D100 for me?
I will, because I want more grenades.
Yes. Go, Sid. Every time Sid rolls, we get grenades.
If we get more grenades.
24.
24.
Come on, grenade.
Son of a bitch!
Yes! Is it a grenade?
How did you get another grenade?
Yes!
It's a D100. I mean,
It's like the, third or fourth grenade?
Yep.
Are all the grenades like just scattered throughout, or are they clumped in one area?
No, they're clumped into one area. I mean, pretty much. Okay, so I will say, grenades are 20 through like 36. So I mean,
Still,
it's
though.
oh sorry, 41. So it's a high probability you're gonna get some kind of explosive.
Who all
that's
has
fine.
a grenade right now? Okay.
Oh my god.
Clarity gets this grenade.
Can I get
have
another?
several grenades.
Can I get another D100 roll? Because I have to determine what kind of grenade it is.
Ooh.
I'll do one.
Do it.
50.
50.
Right in the middle.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know if you guys had gotten this one before. All right. Yeah. So the cipher is. Oh, I need a D6 roll too. Sorry.
For level.
For the level. Yeah.
Gotti. Wait, no. 3.
3. Okay. So it's gonna be a level 5. Detonation. All right. I'm trying to decide. I don't want to really make a big. I think somebody just picks up a grenade off the ground because there was a whole truck full of them. And if Clarity's gonna have it, are you at your cipher max, or you have no? Okay. So it's gonna be level 5. It's detonation. We're just gonna you can just put grenade on it. It is a heat drain grenade or cold grenade. So it projects a small physical explosive up to a long distance away that explodes in an immediate radius, inflicting damage equal to the cipher's level, which in this case will be 5. Fantastic. That's on page 386 if you want to like copy it into your notes, but more explosives. Yay!
I still have the
Thank
chaos grenade, which is what I'm calling it.
Fantastic.
I want that pressure grenade that we
You
could
do.
Just, like, set
You guys want to spend the
somewhere.
rest of the session talking about the grenades that we have?
I also just have some other high-powered grenades that I purchased.
So Clarity, you snagged this off of the ground as you're walking. It seems to be one of the only intact pieces of equipment that has survived the crash. So that is yours now for keeps. So Clarity and Zane are at the car. Impulse and Anderson, I think we're coming back. The two goons that have been with you. What did we name them last time? Steven Rogers.
Steven Rogers, yeah. Gunboy was their last name.
Steven Roger, Gunboy.
Roger and Steve.
They're packing up the cannon because it's their new favorite toy.
Anderson was heading up into the building to get a sample of the queen.
Okay, yeah, you can head up in there. There's also I described it last time, but so the entire interior of the building is coated in this black substance that they've been secreting, and you can see there are these pods the organic that have been kind of nested into the walls that people are currently floating in. Mostly seem to be dead. A couple of them seem like they might be alive, but y'all can decide what to do with that. And Choke has run away.
Well, I have run toward.
Toward.
How I would describe it.
Fair.
So you've got that then. Okay.
Like Tom Cruise running down the fucking street.
Okay.
Zane, who I guess so Impulse and Clarity, the two of you are down there, and Zane, who's a little roughed up but not too bad, hasn't been stabbed by this creature, is just breathing heavily. Oh, what are y'all doing here?
Weren't you coming to bring us stuff?
Yeah, how'd you know where I was?
Oh, I hacked into your data pad. I didn't look at anything. I just hacked into the GPS just to find you. I swear I didn't look at anything else. Oh, I mean, I did hack your camera to see where you were, too.
Right.
But I didn't look at anything else.
Oh, that reminds me. You should probably disable the whole us seeing through your eyes thing. I said I would remind you so that nothing weird is gonna happen.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't want you seeing through my eyes anymore. I'm gonna stop that.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and turn that off.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming to get me. I really thought we were gonna die there.
So you're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't think any of them got me. Did you see anyone else?
No.
Chance?
Did you come with someone else?
Yeah. He's gotta be around here
Oh no.
somewhere.
And from what I saw, through your eyes and all, there were a lot of people pods up there. You don't. I hope not, but
We should probably look. Anderson, as you reach the alien queen, or not alien, parasite queen, sorry. And you see the body has been. Where did you stab? I mean, you just stabbed it through the head or something, I think. With your vibro blade.
Yeah, that I don't have anymore.
Yeah, no, it's kaput.
Well used.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I said, so I'm going to say that I did a Shadow of the Colossus and climbed up on its back and stabbed it.
Just
through the head.
stabbed through the back of his head. Okay.
Monster Hunter would have been a more timely reference, wouldn't it? Have.
Either. It's fine. You approach and you see the queen is lying in a heap of rubble near the window that's been smashed out that Choke jumped through. It's got a sword embedded through its skull. As you're approaching, you're caught by a bit of movement, and suddenly there's a cracking, and a section of the ceiling shatters, and the goo, the black substance that sort of cakes it, breaks away, and just smashing to the floor, you see a person who, I guess, if you want to describe yourself, Sam.
Awesome. The person you see is pretty buff, wearing a lab coat, which is absolutely covered in black goo at this point. Looks like he's probably been pretty roughed up. glasses are broken in one of the frames, just kind of looks around like this is normal to him, and goes, "Oh, who are you?"
Anderson, have you been bit?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just doing some research here. I was gathering some of this goo. Real cool stuff, actually. But nice to meet you, Anderson. My name's Chance. Have you seen my friend Zane?
I believe that's the gentleman we rescued not too long ago.
Oh, rescued. No, well, I was fine until just now. Is he fine?
For the most part. You said you're a researcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a pen on you?
Yeah, sure. I got 3. Yeah.
Takes it, walks past Chance, and then starts just prodding the inside of the alien queen head with the pen.
Okay.
Was that moving?
It used to be, I believe.
No, like, are you sparking any nerves doing that?
If I probably tap here.
Oh, fascinating.
The hand just kind of like, dude.
Well, my associates sure did a number on this brain, but it's salvageable. Kinda.
I assume at this
Oh.
moment, the other 3 come running up the stairs with Zane, who just like ran into the building, and kind of skids to a halt after busting through the double doors and says, "Oh, good, you're all right."
Yeah, I'm fine. Just fell from the ceiling, you know.
Why were you in the ceiling?
Oh, it's just the floor up. Crashed.
Very gracefully.
I told you not to come in here. What?
I
when I
had to
said
get a
stay-
sample.
So this is your friend. Wonderful. My suggestion is going to be that we get the fuck out of this building before, that swarm comes back. And I need to get on the phone with whoever the fuck just made that announcement. Okay?
Sure.
Right. Sure. So, where are we going?
Well, hopefully the hell out of here, just in case that phone call doesn't go so well.
Do you all have-
I'm not anticipating.
Choke did smash out a window and leave.
Oh yeah, she went running down the street. I figured
Towards
she
the
could handle
alien
it
swarm.
herself.
Is Choke friendly?
Generally,
Sometimes.
usually.
No.
No.
No?
No.
Mm-mm.
It's alright. We'll be
She's really
friends.
good at Pac-Man.
She likes Pac-Man. We'll be friends.
I mean,
We'll
she
be
can
fast
be
friends.
abrasive, but like she's friendly.
Alright. Yeah, that's fun, Choke.
Anderson just pulls out a vial, takes like a bit of brains fluid, and then corks it.
All right.
Oh
Oh
no!
no. As you guys are heading back out, taking like a little bit of the sample, heading back down the stairs and getting to the car, you do hear the announcement once again, going over the sector. Once again repeats, lockdown initiated, sector venting to begin in 55 minutes. Oh, water break. I was like, why is everyone drinking water at the same time? I didn't look at the chat.
In sync.
Yeah, I know. Choke, you have bolted down the road.
Lizard brain.
Lizard brain. I'm gonna say it's almost like, I mean, again, like bloodlust, like vision goes red, everything just kind of blacks out for a moment after you killed the queen, or just before you killed the queen, as that sort of rage took over, and suddenly you come out of it, and you're standing in the middle of a street. You probably have the dead, like the corpse of one of these creatures just like clutched in your hand, in your robot hand, having like broken its neck, and you've got like ichor over your body, and you're just breathing heavily. You feel winded and exhausted, like you could collapse at any moment. And as you snap back to yourself, you don't really recognize where you are.
Uh-oh.
You also, at the time, hear like a as you can see, probably 50 yards or so overhead, a massive black LSF transport shuttle just sort of gliding through the sector towards the hub at the center of G Sphere. No lights or like alarms are currently on or anything. It seems to just be hovering through quietly.
That's not good. Ow.
And then you also hear the
That's
announcement:
not
the sector lockdown venting begins in 55 minutes.
Oh, God. I'm just gonna stomp on one more.
Oh, we got another water break.
It's good for you.
Running a game here.
Yeah, for real. We're all gonna have to like pee halfway through before break.
I know. Do you call anyone or what do you do?
I will call... Who's left that won't yell at me? Clarity.
Clarity, you get a call from Choke on your data pad.
Hey, where'd you go?
Don't know.
Okay, why'd you go?
Don't know?
Okay. I can probably track your data pad if you want.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey guys, I found Choke. Well, I didn't find Choke yet. I'm gonna find Choke. Choke called us. And also there's 55 minutes left until the whole thing is destroyed. So
I am very badly injured.
oh. So we'll go get Choke first. Or some of us can go get Choke first. I don't know. What do you think, Impulse?
I will say you pull, like as you're talking and stuff, you do pull it up. It's easy enough to get her location. Everyone has Find Me on permanently with.
I don't think
social
Choke knows how to
media is.
turn it off.
Yeah, that you can't turn it off with the corporations in the future. They want to know where you are at every moment.
I'm going to sit down.
5 minutes. Choke probably made it about a mile down the road.
Cool. Let's get Choke.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
You do get you get the beep, beep, beep. Like there's another call coming in through your data pad at that moment, from a probably a blocked number.
Oh, just a second, Choke. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You pick it up. The fuck is going on?
Hello?
It's Razor.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, I wasn't
Okay.
sure. It could have been from Earth. And
The fuck did y'all just do?
Well, we killed some parasitic aliens. Well, I didn't. Choke killed a big one. Impulse killed a lot.
yeah, I did.
The new guy did. Yeah. So we didn't do anything. But
Okay, well there's a big voice in the sky that's saying that we're all about to die in under an hour.
Yeah. I thought that might be what you were referring to.
Well, that, and at the same time, the creature here in the cage just started like flipping out.
Oh. Is it okay?
I'm not sure. I'm running some tests right now. but I'm starting to get kind of a feel for these what's going on in these things' brains. I might have been running some scans, and it's like I'm thinking something was controlling these things, and it just kind of like, I mean, it's like something just stopped, and I don't know what it was, and now they're all freaking out.
Okay. Well, sit tight. We'll fix everything. Nothing's wrong, other than the voice in the sky, but we'll fix that too. Everything's fine.
So you had nothing to do with that?
Well, it could have been the giant queen parasite that was just killed by choke.
But why?
So
why
when you
would they-
said nothing, you were lying.
But wait. Like,
I mean,
why,
that's not wrong.
Why would they do that though? If we actually killed the queen thing, like, why would they? Why? Like, if anything, that's good, right?
Well, I mean, it's good and
Unless-
it's good and it's bad. I mean, they're like ants. They get orders from something, and you know, when nothing's giving them orders, they just sort of like do whatever the fuck they want.
So is Freddy gonna be okay?
I mean, he seems pretty calm right now. Wasn't very calm for the last few minutes.
So they're like ants. So if their queen dies, then they make a new one, right?
Anderson, you said the brain was salvageable, right?
Oh, I mean, I've got a medulla here.
Okay. So it's just basic function.
Anything else is completely.
Who's the
destroyed by
new
this.
voice? I'm confused.
Oh, hello, I'm Chance. Nice to meet you. I'm a scientist. I'm assuming you are as well. You sound like you're knowledgeable about these things.
He's a
I'm a
doctor.
I am I'm a medical
A doctor.
professional. Pleasure to meet you, my peer.
Absolutely, gone a right bit more school than I have. But righto. Yes, I was here taking samples, and they found me and Zane, and we're trying to get out of here. So that's me.
Great. You said something about the brain.
Yes, we have the brain of the queen. We have a partial brain. I am a microbiologist personally, do have some knowledge in DNA function. Could possibly reconstruct part of it.
Okay.
Plug it into
No,
a
that's-
neurotransmitter and then send out a kill command.
That's really good. No, that's a good idea. If between the two of you, if you could get that thing running again, like you said, and get it to a broadcast station, the main hub is probably still up and running, I bet, considering we're all getting told that we're going to die here in about 50 minutes. If you could send out a command, you could basically get these things to do whatever you want. Send them into space or make them all go somewhere. I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want to do with them, but that actually sounds like it might work. If we don't all die first.
Let me see what I can do about extending the countdown timer.
Razor, just your thoughts. Who would be sending out that little voice in the sky? Like, who should I be trying to get on the phone?
Well, LSF has priority over all emergency communications, so that's probably who's calling the shots there, but I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, Lunatech runs the whole joint, so could be Blaze Unicorn for all I fucking care.
So if I got Blaze Unicorn on the phone,
If you could get the Blaze Unicorn on the phone, I'll I don't know. I'll cook you dinner.
Oh, I think I have his
All
phone
right.
number.
How the fuck do you have... You know what? I'm not going to ask. You just get the brain to the broadcasting station, hook it up to the relays there, send out a signal, get these things to stand down. Maybe they'll stop the broadcast. Maybe they won't kill us all in an hour. Sorry,
That sounds
49
great.
minutes.
great. Okay, that's the plan. We'll call you if we have any updates. Okay.
Great. I'm just gonna hang out here with Freddy.
Yep. Make sure that you neuter him. And then we'll make sure that he doesn't die when we hit the kill switch for all of them.
All right, how big of a priority is that? Because, like, I'm also trying to take care of my own life right now and figure out a plan B should they decide to vent us all into space.
I think Freddy is a pretty big priority, so...
Razor, just go ahead and hang up now, okay?
All right, I'm hanging up. Click.
Okay, we have 47 minutes now, so let's chop, let's go.
Chuck's still on
40
hold.
47 minutes. Oh, go ahead.
Choke, we're coming to get you. Bye!
Okay.
Wouldn't happen to have a scalpel, would you, Mr. Chance?
Yeah.
Actually, Anderson will yank the sword out of the head and just sever it at the neck.
Didn't need the scalpel, did you? Fair enough.
It would have taken way longer.
Leads over to Clarity. That was kind of hot. What?
Me or Anderson?
Oh, you always do, but your family, so that doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just... What can I do to help?
Oh, well, I'm assuming we're all gonna go back to the car,
Okay.
and you can drive.
Doesn't your car drive itself?
Yes.
Do you think we could get the truck back upright?
Choke cell, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I prefer to stay here with the stuff so it doesn't get stolen. If you want to bring her back here. I brought a cannon, but it seems like y'all already found it.
So are you...
Where the fuck did Steve and Roger go?
They just come up with the cannon. They're carrying it between the two of them.
That is not for you. Thank you for picking it up, but it is not yours. Okay?
I would
dropped
like
it.
to posit that Steve and Roger found something else because we just got another loot drop from the chat.
Fuck me. If we get another grenade,
Grenade.
I'm
More
ending the session.
grenades!
All right. Who
Thank you,
didn't roll?
Mecca.
Who hasn't rolled yet?
I can roll.
Yeah, go for it. Roll a D100.
Roll a grenade. I mean, roll a dice. Sorry.
Roll a grenade.
Roll a grenade.
49.
I think that's another grenade.
Is
isn't
that in
Another
grenade
grenade.
territory?
No, it's not. It's not. It's past grenade territory. We made it. We got out of grenade
We
land.
got out of grenade land.
We solved your grenade puzzle.
Oh, god damn it.
What?
Is it an explosive?
No, it's the friction reducer.
I have 2 now.
It's the same one that's
I'm sorry.
for starting Cypher.
I'm sorry. I would
reducer,
love
huh?
some clarification
Yeah, you're gonna
Friction
need to be more
reducer.
about what a
specific.
friction reducer is.
Spread across an area up to 10 feet square. This makes things extremely slippery. For 1 hour per Cypher level, movements at this area are hindered by 3 steps. It's a jar of lube.
Okay.
it? Slippery one way. Got it.
What
It's a
kind of
lube gun.
What kind of scientist are you?
Biological.
Did we meet Chance at the BDSM club and we just don't remember?
Did we now?
Can I get a D6 too to see the level of this loop?
Roll for loop level, please. Thank you.
I'm gonna
2.
die.
All right, it is level
Just a
2.
level 2 loop.
So you have 2 friction reducers. Now I think they come back around, and they said, Rogers just found this,
Oh, I'll take that.
and Zane says, "Oh, that must have come. Yeah, that's yours. I don't know why you need another one of those, but sure."
Varying frictions of varying things that need
It-
friction.
It is a goo gun. I think we decided before. It's like now you can dual wield.
Are you fucking Splatoon right now?
Oh, thank you for clipping that, Mecca. I
That was
appreciate
necessary, thanks.
All right. I can't believe we're never gonna roll anything fun. It's just gonna be bombs.
What
and
are you
lube.
talking about? We
These
have
are
rolled
really
grenades
fun.
and lubricant. Like, what more fun do you need?
I had a
Bombs and
sword
lube.
that was literally called a vibro blade.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
All right. So
Listen, you make your own fun, okay?
Bombs and Lube is my EDM album.
I thought this was a collaborative game.
Yeah.
it's not. I never said this was a collaborative game. I run the show. God here. No, you. We can just expedite. You go to pick up Choke. In the car.
Very bleeding, I would say.
Oh,
On
damn.
a scale of 0 to 22, she's at a 3. And then on the second scale that you need, from a total of 16, she's at a 9.
Also, Svanny, you can go ahead and knock down the first tick on the time clock.
You got it, boss.
While we're going to go pick up Choke, can I make a phone call? Or a planetary call? I have a planetary comm.
Yes. You can.
He's
Calling
gonna...
mom.
Calling mom. Calling Santa.
Mom, I love you.
Hey, honey. So, good news, bad news. I have the sample. Bad news is they're gonna vent the district. What the fuck?
A voice on the other end comes through. I assume you're just taking this, but you're not putting this on speaker. Get off
No.
the desk. Just says, vent the district. Hold on. I'm seeing that now.
Is it a
Tough.
power play?
I can look into it, but that might take some time.
All right. Well, we're gonna finish up here. Get me the name of the bastard who did this, and we'll take care of the situation later.
All right, then. Hope you don't die.
Kisses, love, goodbye. Click. We have no clue either.
Who was that?
Just some friendly banter between coworkers.
Kisses, love, honey.
We're very familiar.
Was that your mom?
No, why would I ever call my mom honey?
I don't know. Some people do.
I don't know my mom. Sorry.
Terrible.
That was RJ just wanted to get a dig in.
Climbs into the car, covered, bleeding, very large gaping shoulder wound.
Hold on. Chance hasn't seen Impulse, or not Impulse, Choke until right now.
So Choke is
She's a
like
lizard lady.
a lizard lady.
In power
She's-
armor.
I'm still wearing the
Oh yeah, you're still
armor.
wearing. Yeah, actually, you can't even see Choke's face because she's got
Okay.
the full helmet on right
wild.
now.
Then I'm
Helmet
chill.
on.
I don't care right now.
She's got full tactical, and if she does take the helmet off and stuff, she's mostly looks human, but she just has the lizard. She has the
But she's
lizard
going to.
eyes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. She takes the helmet off. You see a little bit of blood on the inside of the helmet that she coughed up.
How you feeling, Choke?
About halfway to death.
You look like shit.
Thanks.
I just figured we'd be honest since we only have 45 minutes to live.
Yeah, can we keep
Appreciate
going? So we should. We
Yeah,
need to
hey,
start
so
our
what the
station.
Oh, wait, I have two questions. It's starting to like try to undo some of the armor so she can see the damage underneath. I have two questions. What the fuck? Who the fuck?
Chance. There's
My friend.
yeah. You
I brought him
killed
to
the
help
queen.
y'all.
With...
Oh, I'm a biologist, but science man.
Yeah. So you killed the queen, which kind of freaked all the rest of them out. So they're
Good.
going to re-engineer the queen, just her brain, I suppose, and then tell all of them to just like stand down.
Okay. Hi, science man.
Hello.
Seems like I might be done for the day then.
Why don't you rest? Yeah.
Gonna need to get you out of that power armor.
Usually I'd ask you to buy me dinner first.
How about a beer?
Make it a whiskey.
44 minutes? Can we go? Yeah. Okay.
If anyone wants me to work with that brain, I better get started. I better get started now. At the
Do you
very
want to do
most,
it in the back of a moving vehicle?
I can do that.
Okay, great. So give Chance the brain stuff, and let's all get in the car. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to use a special ability.
Okay.
My special ability is called Lab Analysis, and I can analyze the scene of a crime, the site of a mysterious incident, or a series of unexplained phenomena, and maybe learn a surprising amount of information about the perpetrators, the participants, or the forces responsible. To do so, you must collect samples, which we've done. Samples are whatever. With samples in hand, you can discover up to 3 pertinent pieces of information about the scene, possibly clearing up a lesser mystery and pointing the way to solving a greater one. The GM will decide what you learn and what level of difficulty is needed to learn it. The task is eased if I'm in a lab, which I'm not.
No, you're not. Okay. Is that something you have to spend points for?
I do have to spend 3 intellect points, and I have to roll 2d20 to tell how long it takes me, which is why I was like, I gotta get started, because the very most it would take me is 40 minutes.
Okay. So,
I posit using Anderson as an asset because I have a skill that's called There's Your Problem. I'm trained in tasks relating to figuring out how to solve problems with multiple solutions. It's
Okay.
It's an enabler.
okay. So, yes, we can count that as an asset that'll ease the task by 1 step. Let me see. Boy, that's a long block of text. Okay, yeah. So you spend the 3 intellect points. Do you have edge in intellect? That would be... No, you do not. I forgot, because you're muscle. Your edge is in might. So spend the 3 intellect points from your pool, and we'll go ahead and roll... So the difficulty for this would be a 6, because that is the target. If you're analyzing the creature, that is her challenge. It'll reduce it to a 5 because you have Anderson helping.
Could I give a pep talk and reduce it to 4?
And
We did decide you. Sorry,
I'm
go ahead.
trained in biology. Would that take it to
Yes.
a 3? Okay.
So Anderson reduces 5. That'll be to a 3. You can do so 4, and then you can do the pep talk if you want. Impulse to reduce it to the 3.
Okay. I guess we're all getting into the car now then? To do this?
Oh no. Okay, so it just.
I assumed we were already in the car.
Okay, cool.
Okay, no, I got it. Okay, yeah. Well, do you guys fix the van so that you can take that too?
How long will it take?
It just needs to be put back on its
I was just gonna roll it back over.
correct side.
Cool.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for rolling?
I mean, it is a van. It's gonna be hard.
Wait, I thought it was a truck.
It is a truck. Sorry, it is a truck.
Like a pickup truck or like a truck?
It's a future truck. It kind of looks like the
A ska truck.
What's
Get it?
the freighters that they use
Did
in
you go
like
pick it up?
like the freighter trucks that they use in like Japan and stuff with the flat fronts, and it's got like it's very boxy with for the cargo space in the back. Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of what you're looking at, except it doesn't have wheels. It's got hover pads. So
should be even easier to flip over if we turn it on.
Would you count the power suit as an asset to reduce the difficulty as well?
That I think that would count. So I was gonna put this around a difficulty 7. You're trained in stuff here, are you?
It's like so much.
Yeah, you're training in lifting.
I had training in climbing, which is lifting myself.
Okay. That's a stupid argument, but I'll allow it.
It's not stupid, it's right.
So 6, 5 with the power armor, 4 if somebody helps you.
Can Rogers and Steve?
Steve and
Rogers
Rogers
help?
Roger and Steve will help. So
her.
that'll bring it
Come on.
4 to a 3. Okay, we'll go with the difficulty 3 on that one. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll that.
Okay, so I have a 3 edge in might.
Okay,
So
you
I can
use
lower
the
it once
effort
for free.
Yeah, so bring it to a 2.
Because I cannot spend any points out of this pool, you guys. We've probably reached the max on how many things I can use to lower it, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
2 and 2, right?
Yes.
We talked about it and now I don't remember.
It was like you could use up to 2 assets, or like you could
And-
lower it up to 2 with assets and up to 2 with the other stuff, right?
Abilities, yeah.
And you did that,
Okay.
so that was 4, and then you had a train. So, all right, difficulty 2. Let's just go with that.
Let's fuck it. 6
On
The money!
Damn. Okay, you do. The 3 of you do push that back up, which gives a better environment for the doctors for the science boys to do their work in the back of the truck to get the cannon, all the weapons loaded in, leave enough space for the 2 of you to kind of work back there as Zane manages to get the truck
And
rolling
apparently
again.
Impulse, because Impulse has to give
Yeah.
a pep talk during that working time.
It's a pretty good
Yeah.
show. And then Choke like pats Steve and Roger on the back, both like, all right.
They both give nods in unison at you because I'm done doing their voices
I
because
love
I don't
them.
want to give them
I want
personality.
to keep them.
I'm mad that they're still
No, they're
alive.
mine.
Do you want to fight for them?
I mean, you have like no might, so I could take you. Probably. Anyway,
Let's go ahead and do the science roll, which is a 3. It's going to be intellect based. You can spend effort if you want to reduce it by another point if you would like.
Like, if you don't do this properly, we will all die. So I'm going to suggest to you very strongly that you do your absolute best on this.
Okay.
And by absolute best, I mean don't
Yes.
fuck it up.
Right.
Do you
Okay.
understand?
I understand. I'm not fucking.
But I
up.
believe
That
in you.
was-
Don't get me wrong. It's
Oh.
not that I don't think that you're capable of this. I, in fact, absolutely do. You seem like a very capable individual. Just don't fuck it up. Okay?
Right. Okay. Sure. Sure. I'll go ahead and spend an effort point
All right.
in character, apparently. And then I roll 3d.
no, it's
What do I-
So you just roll a d20,
Oh.
and you got to beat a 6.
Okay. D20. Roll. 15.
Nice.
Oh.
So with a 15, you succeed, and so that you get 3 clues.
Cool.
This is such a Scooby-Doo thing. I love it. So
Chance
you.
clues, chance clues.
Chance clue.
Some of this, the first one I'm going to hear is going to be very specific to Chance because it's something that the others might know about, but I think it'll kind of clue Chance into what's going on here. One, you can find out that these creatures are bioengineered.
Ooh.
there is some like, or it looks like their DNA or their structure was probably derived from something that was pulled from somewhere, but most of the creatures, like the acceleration of their development, you can tell that these were genetically altered beings. Based on a lot of the structure that you're looking at and the level of sophistication, you would gather probably created by Lunatech. Though you aren't familiar with any research on the books, journals or anything that you've read that would indicate who, like, you aren't aware of anything that they were working on like this. So it must have been pretty off the books. How it got out, you don't know.
Just walk real smooth, door open, something just runs out. I mean, anything's possible.
Somebody dropped a tube, like...
Who knows? These things happen, right?
There's a couple of other things you learn. The two other clues that I'll give you, though, that this might be more pressing. You confirm what Scooter was saying, that these all seem to be... They have some sort of hive mind where they receive signals, especially this one. You can tell that this queen was specifically had like their extra lobes to her brain and extra you can tell is a highly sophisticated cerebral structure that was able to broadcast signals to presumably control lesser creatures. You might have one of the lesser creatures on hand. You guys had killed a few of them that you could do like a comparison, because that might help you here as well. So yeah, you gather the basic premise, the principles that you would need to stimulate this brain to give off signals to control them. So you're able to come up with a theory of how you could do that. You're going to need some technology to sort of to retrofit it, because the queen is obviously dead. And you gathered that this is all within the realm of reality if you have a tech specialist on hand that might be able to help with some of the computer programming. So the second clue is essentially you can do this. You kind of figure out how you can. The third, kind of going over their anatomy, as far as like weaknesses and aspects of this creature, of like what you could do with them. These are highly resilient life forms. You gather that they could probably survive for an extended period of time in the vacuum of space, if not indefinitely. So you quickly piece together venting them into space. It's just gonna shoot them somewhere else where they're going to be a problem. And if any manage to latch on to the station, they probably would continue to survive if they could get back inside. So that is not a way to kill them, but it would. It may pose a greater problem in the future. As far as other ways to kill them, you can tell like I mean, other than just hacking them apart, fire, they seem to be probably pretty susceptible to high temperatures. Would be one way to break down their bodies. Probably around the same temperatures that would take to burn a human alive. So yeah, I think those feel like pertinent bits of information. Go to your 2d20s to see how long that takes you, though.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's not 40 minutes.
It is 15 plus 7.
So 22 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to take you just about to a little less than 30 minutes till go time.
Cool. All right. Well, I think I know what we need to do here. My cat is causing problems. We need to stick a couple of nodes, just metal work, right into the two front lobes of this brain, stimulate it a little bit. Do we have someone here who's good at programming?
That would be Clarity, but she's
Clarity.
another trap.
Perfect. I can run well, I'll need you to help. I have a program on my laptop that converts brainwaves into binary. Do something with that?
I'm assuming we call her up and I'll put her on speaker.
Yeah, I'll let you guys all, you can converse. You guys, you're all in the cars, the truck and the car
we have
heading towards
communicators.
the
What am I talking
broadcast station. Yeah. I'm going to also ask Savannah to mark the next tick on the clock.
Well, speaking of the clock, I was going to ask a question of the group. Because I have a thing that halves the time it takes me to do recovery rolls. So if we want to add 8 minutes onto that 22, I can get some points back.
So the full 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be the full 30 minutes, but...
I will say that will probably coincide with exactly the time that you will be reaching the broadcast station.
Okay.
So,
That's cool because we wouldn't be doing anything else but driving in that
Okay.
time.
yeah, if anyone else wants to do any recovering rolls that they can do in less than 30 minutes, they can do those as well.
I'm gonna do that for my speed pool.
Okay. So yes, continue with the conversation though about you're given this information.
Yes. Good. Glad we got that squared away. That's the most pressing. Otherwise, I know that a lot of you were really concerned with these things, considering they've caused you all sorts of problems, from what I understand. Lunatech was someone that this code, this genetic coding in the brain, is actually a signature of theirs. They use a specific set of nucleotides in there that they leave for whatever reason, be it vanity or so they can track it. But it's in there. These are not natural biological aliens. These are something else that was created.
Over the phone. Can you say things in less words? I've only got like half an hour to live.
Yeah. These are created by Lunatech. Don't know why.
Oh, we knew that.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
also,
what?
About the venting situation, they don't breathe.
So that would do jack shit anyway.
Yes.
Well, that's actually a really good thing to bring up when we get Mr. Unicorn on the fucking phone.
Yes, I'm not sure they actually know that. That looks like that was a deviation, nature finds a way. So we'll have to let them know that.
Great. Anything else?
Fire might do it.
Fire.
Mm-hmm. They seem to have some properties in common with the human, so fire. That'll kill them.
I mean, no offense, but they also seem pretty susceptible, to use a word of yours, to getting stepped on, shot, heads
Oh yes,
cut
that'll
off.
do it too. Stop a heart, that's all you need to do, but whatever that way may be. But if we need to kill a lot of them, I don't know if punchy is going to be the way to do it. Not that I'm not there with you. I love clocking some of these right in the jaw. I would love to, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Quick question for you, Chance.
Mm-hmm.
So these would be more akin to drones. They'll receive an order and they'll follow it with the...
Yes, that does seem to be. That does seem to be the situation. The brain. Oh, I'll bring it down. The brain of the queen seems to be more complicated than those of the not queen. Therefore, those that are the not queen are less smart and probably follow her and just her.
If I pull up a blueprint of the station, what kind of propulsion system does this use?
So you're talking about like the external thrusters that would guide the station. I mean, probably something along. I mean, because it's mostly in a sustained orbit at this point around the moon, so it doesn't really need too much. So it's probably some sort of basic rocket thrusters, not like grab thrusters or anything.
Anderson smiles. Open up air hatch, have all of the baddies crawl out of it towards the thrusters. We engage them for a few minutes. Sure, it'll destabilize the orbit around the moon, but that'll fry our problem.
Right, so just signal them, hey, thrusters, via the brain. And we got alien barbecue.
So we're gonna Piper them into a fiery death.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Sounds perfect to me.
Yeah, I
would
got no
just
problem
like-
with this.
I'd just like to request that we maintain at least some of the genetic material here. Otherwise, there's no way we could prove any of this.
Oh, you want to backtrack? There's like a path of carnage that Choke left.
Right, we'll come back to that.
Could he keep the head?
Yeah, we can keep the head.
Depending
Are you
if
into-
the amperage doesn't fry the brain inside of it. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
stick some metal nodes in there.
Yeah, if you have a refrigerator, we can put it on ice.
I've got a freezer.
Perfect.
Oh, it's just like the old days.
Oh, I would
I
hate
know.
to see any of you in a potluck.
I think we can
Right.
make this work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as this conversation winds down, the 30 minutes have passed. Go to mark another tick on the clock. As you have now 15 minutes until station-wide venting, or sector-wide venting. And as your convoy kind of comes to a rest, or comes up to the broadcast station, you see this massive cylindrical structure with antennae and discs kind of mounted through the side of it, and a few landing pads along the exterior, as it's kind of at the central of G-Sphere, where the gravity kind of is more nullified, and currently parked outside of the station is a large black LSF transport, and small selection of LSF guards seem to be guarding the station.
Do I need to just find that motherfucker?
Which one? You're gonna need to be more specific.
Not the fucking Anderson. Who were you with? What was that fucker's name?
Lieutenant Dan,
Lieutenant Alco.
Alco.
That one. The one that told us we had a lot more time than we did.
Just 1 second here. Can I just, before we do that, can I talk to these folks?
Oh, I was gonna talk to him.
Got 10
With
minutes.
your words or with your fists?
Well, I know.
I
Okay,
mean,
I have
listen.
to ask,
I know I'm not the
How many
fucking.
countless times have you said, I'm just gonna talk to somebody, and then they end up with a fucking black eye? I'm
That's-
just saying.
That has not actually happened that much.
Clarity. How many times has that happened?
I don't know, but I was raising my hand.
Okay.
I could just hack Blaze Unicorn's phone number and we can talk to him directly.
That would be amazing. Please. Can we do that? Can we get this fucker on the phone? Please.
Do you really think that he's just gonna like go for that though? Like, oh, you hacked my phone and you called me. That's very cute. Now I'll talk to you.
If we explain the fact that these things aren't going to die,
I'm sure that they don't want to lose like a ton of workforce and like resources that are in this sphere. So
They're also not going to want to lose the money they put into this.
I mean, clearly
Believe it
they
or
don't
not.
care that much. They told us we had what, 24 hours,
24.
Yeah,
and they gave us like
it was
one.
clearly not 24 hours.
I don't
Okay.
trust it.
Then we threaten.
And we've
to
got about
blow-
15 minutes, and no offense, you talk a lot.
9.
Okay, look. Why don't
Shut
you
up,
guys
Anderson.
start working on that to
No,
actually?
it is still
then-
15 minutes. I'm
giving a
RJ does not
5-minute
co-
buffer.
Shut up,
RJ does not
Anderson.
control the clock here.
All right. Well, on
I
that
will
note, why
not
don't we
call
s-
you mister.
Why
I
don't you
want
guys
to
start
also.
working on that thingy?
Yes,
the
let's
brain
do
buzzy thingy. Why don't you start
that.
working on that? And then, Claire, while you're working on getting this broadcast out for the Queen Brain thing, I mean, you can multitask, right? Or get Zane's help. Zany baby. Can you help Claire
Nobody
so
wants
that we
my
can?
help anymore.
Right. So it sounds like we're just we're sort of outfitting a basic neural interface for communications purpose. I mean, I could do something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I don't. You're gonna have to head the programming on that. I can build the device though.
Okay, so you smart ones, you start on that, and then you two smart ones continue with the bzz thingy, and then me and Choke are gonna go talk to these assholes and try to get inside the building. All right?
Oh, I do
Delegation.
get to talk, though. You're going to let me talk.
If my talking doesn't work, then your talking will go next.
I
How's
just, listen, no, I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I do know what talking is. You know that, right?
Yes. It's just you usually prefer to do the talking in a more physical manner.
I am not just one note, you know? And I'm starting to get a little bit offended.
Neither am I, and I take no offense about the fact that you seem to think that all I do is fuck people.
Oh, I don't think that. You've never fucked me.
Exactly, you're a family.
Ladies,
Gross.
can we have this domestic dispute after we save our lives?
Shut up, Anderson.
Shut up, Anderson. Let's go.
I just
And yes, of course
don't,
you can talk. Of course you can talk.
I just
like
don't
when you
really
talk. You have a
appreciate
lovely
the fact
voice.
that the longer we go along, the more you treat me like I'm just a fucking idiot.
You're
I
not
know
an
about
idiot.
things.
I knew you knew about things. You know more, like the button. You knew which button on the cannon I needed to push. That was the safety. I didn't know that.
Yes, I knew where the fucking safety was on a
Well,
gun.
I didn't. Not everyone
Okay.
does. Okay.
Yeah, apparently.
I love that. I also want the image that Roger and Steve are in the car with you guys, and just like in their helmets, still just like back and forth, watching all of this go down.
I just, you know what? I'm multi-dimensional. Okay.
So am I.
Well, I know that. You got so many wigs.
I'm more than wigs and sex. Okay.
I mean, that's 2 dimensions.
Multifaceted.
And that's
Come on,
more
we're wasting
dimensions
time,
than
let's
you
go.
give
Okay,
me.
you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go.
Fine.
The two of them go bickering as they go sort of hovering off, kicking off the vehicle, and actually we'll say all the science friends go and get in the truck. Car drives over to the broadcast station with Roger and Steve, and the two of you, as you're still finishing up this bickering, come kind of exit to these armed LSF agents who or officers that begin to raise their weapons, but they see the LSF officers that are with you, and they seem a little bit on guard. And one of them steps forward, and that sort of broken, electronically distorted voice says, "What's going on?"
We need to get inside in order to ensure that this entire area does not get vented into space, because that's not going to be helpful in any way of actually destroying these things. They'll just live outside and then destroy the station from the outside.
Looks over to Roger, who steps in and gives a nod and says, "Where do you need a sit rep from Lieutenant?" the guards part, and the one says, "Follow me," leading the two of you inside. You enter the broadcast station, which inside as well is this. It's domed on its interior, and you can see dozens and dozens of consoles with computer screens and chairs that are sort of lining the interior in this zero gravity space or null gravity space. There are some attendants currently working on some of the consoles, but it seems to be mostly evacuated. And near the center, on a platform at the dead center of the station, the broadcast center, is Lieutenant Alco, who turns and sees all of you, or the two of you, and gets aside and says,
Is it my turn?
Oh, please. I want to see those.
Beelining towards this motherfucker.
all right. I'm sure you have a few questions.
Oh no, they're not questions. Trust me.
Right.
Explain.
Things went on over my head. I didn't have any say in them beginning this process of the
Who does?
plan. People make a lot more money than me.
Can
Unnamed.
we get them on the phone?
It's not that easy.
Oh, it's gonna be that easy. I've got about 13 minutes or so for this entire sector to live. And, I mean, if you don't want to spend the next 13 minutes feeling the worst pain you've ever felt in your life, you'll get somebody on the phone.
You see immediately all the LSF guards beginning to sort of like tense a bit as the threat is made to their superior officer, and Alco.
Lizard eyes, just like...
All right, what's the role we're going with here? Is this going to be an intimidation? It seems like it's intimidation.
I'm trained in intimidation.
I am trained in everything that involves social
That's-
interaction.
So can I
That's
help?
true. I was kind of giving it to Impulse because you can do the thing where you just convince someone to do something reasonable for free, and that's why they let you inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
helping.
yeah, let's go with the intimidation because this is not necessarily something that is reasonable for them. And Impulse can provide the asset here to
man.
assist with this role.
Okay.
So hold on, I gotta pull up Lieutenant Alco's shit here.
I would love for you to also pull up the cipher table because we just got another loot drop from the chat because Mecha Spider is in complete chaos mode today.
Great.
Mecha, why you do?
Mecha woke up and chose ciphers.
Why you do this to me? Okay, we're gonna.
Thank you, we love you.
Thank you.
And also, we didn't say it before because you were yelling at a lot of people, but hi, Raiders!
Oh yeah, hi
Hello,
Raiders. Sorry, we
Raiders.
got super distracted. We're
It's
currently
very
trying to
tense.
stop millions of people from getting vented into space. So yeah, we'll do the cipher in a hot second. Someone
Just wanted to put it
help
out
me
there.
remember that because I don't think you're just gonna trip over it as you enter the.
Oh God, what is that?
All right, so this is gonna be a difficulty 4.
Okay.
Check. So you're trained, reduces it to a 3.
I'm doing
Impulse is
this?
helping,
Okay.
reduces it to a 2. Yes. So difficulty 2 is where we end up with just the training and the asset.
Okay.
Can I do something else, an ability, to also help?
Sure. What's the ability?
It's called encouragement, which is different than my other thing.
You encourage
pepped up.
violence?
Yes, I encourage violence.
What is the skill? Or the
I have
ability?
to maintain an ongoing. Oh no, it is the same shit. So it's the same thing that I do for everybody. Just maintain the what do you call it? Maintain talking at her throughout the whole thing. So can I just stand in the back? Yes, that's right. She's
And you give an
absolutely
additional-
fucking
She
right.
did tell me it was my turn.
You do reduce. So that reduces the difficulty of a check.
Yes.
Okay. So what I say, does that bring it to a 1?
To 1. What am I rolling this with?
Intellect.
Okay, I have no edge in that.
Give a shot.
If I wanted to spend effort, it would be 3.
3, yeah. You
Probably
just
not
do
gonna
0.
need those, right? I'm doing it. I want to do this. I know I want to do this.
All right, so reduce it to a 0. Go ahead and roll d20 for me just to see if you get a good roll.
That's a 6.
Okay,
So no.
well, you still succeed either way. Oh crap, we just got a lot of redemptions.
Gosh.
Woo!
Name an NPC from LB Hack'em Up at LB Hack'em Up, and G Master coming in with a recovery for Choke.
For me. Thank you. I will send along the NPC name.
Okay. So Alco stops for a second, looks around to the communications relays. That same announcement comes over saying 10 minutes remaining, so we can go ahead and mark the clock again. And we're going to retcon a little bit for anything happening outside, but do this first. He says, listen, millions of people are going to die in 10 minutes. I can't give you a number to somebody stop the countdown, but I can call it off if you have anything that's gonna nullify the threat. Please tell me you figured something out.
Yeah. Our smart guys are out there. They're gonna... Long story short, think of them as ants. There's a queen. She's dead. But we're gonna make them think she's alive. And then tell them all to jump into a thruster.
You're
and
welcome,
kill themselves.
by the way.
Also that.
Right. Okay, ants. I'm gonna trust you on that one. Can you do it in 10 minutes? Less than 10 minutes, hopefully.
Yes. They're working on it. So let us inside so they can do the thing.
All right, you need us on the airlocks?
That would be helpful.
All right. Brings up his comms. Says, Squad 3, man the airlocks. We're going to need emergency venting there. Yeah, no, before the... Yeah. All right, just get on it. Okay. Comes through. Comes back. All right, bring your people in here. We got to book it on this. All right.
Roger, Steve, get the smart guys.
I can't say much, but from what I heard, they accelerated the time clock because... apparently that had been their plan all along, using this situation to deal with another threat. WRM activity in the area. Apparently, somebody knows something. It's above my pay grade, but as much as I want to see the WRM go down, I don't want to see millions of people die with them.
You think they were going to vent an entire sector because of that?
I do. Listen, this is just a job, okay? These are decisions I don't get to make, but I do have the ability to call off the nuclear option.
Then you better get to fucking work.
You see Rogers and Steve heading outside. Well, that's not on me.
Not a
You do what
great
you
job.
need to do. I'm ready.
Oh, sorry, I thought you had sort of teams to lead and a job to do. Are you going to help, or are you just going to stand here sort of spiting empty apologies until we die?
She is on fire tonight.
Turns to the side and gestures towards the console. Do what you have to do then.
Fine. We've got 10 minutes to live, and for that 10 minutes, you're under my command.
Grits
his teeth, but accepts it.
Impulse just runs out in her heels, like, okay, come on, let's go. It's the buzzy thing time. Are we ready for the buzzy thing? The brain buzzy thing?
Let's retcon back to those of you that were outside. We're gonna push a little bit harder because I think we can resolve this before we go to break, and I don't want to like drain the energy here by going to break first. So those of you outside were planning on creating the device, programming it, and getting the brain stimulation working.
Mhm.
Basically, getting everything so you can just plug it in the building. Correct? All right. We're gonna need a couple of rolls on that then. So Zane is gonna make the device. That's pretty much it. I'm actually thinking I'm not gonna really need a roll for the brain implementation because you already did the thing before, so you already know how to do it. So I don't think making a roll on that is necessarily fair. I think really what it's gonna come down to is the programming from Clarity right now. So we're gonna resolve that, and so it's gonna be our one roll to make sure this whole thing works. So Clarity, it's gonna be a yes.
I just wanted to know if we should roll for the cipher first in case it's something that might help.
Fine.
It's in the back of the truck.
If it's another grenade, I swan to John.
Shawnee?
Okay, let's go to roll a D100. Who hasn't rolled in a little bit? All
Do
right.
it,
Man.
Okay. Hold on.
If you roll
Yeah,
another
100.
grenade, it's gonna blow up the truck.
No!
D100. Is this a D100? I don't know if that's a D100.
It's
They're
the
all
one
at the
that
top.
Says D100.
it's the one that says 100.
It doesn't say on my
At the top.
screen.
At the toppy top. At the
Do you need
tippy
me
top.
to
There we
come
go.
point at it?
Nope, I got it.
It's got 2 D10s if you see the image.
I see it. I see it. Yeah, 65.
All right.
That sounds different.
It's probably not a grenade.
Ooh, nullification ray. Scrolling. Okay. I don't know if this will necessarily help you right now. Nullification ray. The user can immediately end one ongoing effect within long range that is produced by an artifact, cipher, or special ability.
Page is
So
that on?
that might be. That is on page 393.
Do we have to roll for level on it?
Yeah, roll a d6.
Okay. So 1.
So it's a level 4.
Cool.
Awesome. That might be helpful. You have that. You just snagged that from the back of the truck. Do you have space for more ciphers?
Yup.
Because you can hold more than I think most
Hold
people.
3.
Okay, cool. All right. Yep, not a grenade.
We tried
Sorry,
for a
chat.
grenade.
So yes, Clarity. It's gonna be computer programming. It's gonna be difficulty 6.
I can't just hack the impossible.
Fuck, I forgot you had that. What is the hack the impossible move?
Let's see. It is. You can persuade robots, machines, and computers to do your bidding. You can discover an encrypted password, break through security on a website, briefly turn off a machine such as a surveillance camera, or disable a robot with a moment's worth of fiddling.
I'm gonna say no for this because this is more creating a program from scratch. Your training in computer programming will help you though.
I am
Or
specialized.
you're specialized, yeah. So that'll bring it from a 6 to a 4. Yes, Anderson.
Can I also use my "There's Your Problem" special ability to reduce it down a step?
Yeah, it's Anderson just in the back of the truck, just like just looking over people's shoulders and be like, "Oh no, do that. Oh no,
Oh no,
Do
that's
that.
not-
There's
yeah,
your
no.
problem.
that's not right."
Oh, there's your problem.
So yes, you can do that. So that reduces it to a 3. You also, let's see. You also have a 3 edge and intellect, so you can use 1 effort for free, right?
Yes.
So that'll reduce it to a 2. Do you want to spend another level of effort, or
Yes.
okay? So 2 more points, and you can reduce it to a 1.
I have
You
3
just-
effort now.
You could spend 2 levels of effort. You spend 4 points total, then you can reduce it to a 0.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I love it when we don't have to leave it to rolls. Use your abilities. Probability is meaningless.
That's a good thing 'cause I got 3.
Okay, yeah, well, that would have just barely succeeded on the roll, but so you didn't get any any additional effect, but you're able to kind of put everything together. So Anderson and Chance take the brain with the probes that they've managed to outfit and some of the additional biological augmentations they've had to make here, getting it to where you think it'll stimulate the right sectors of the cortex, and you place it in the device that that Zane has created. It's just this like glass housing with these wires coming off it to connect to the different probes, and then an interface actually connected to one of the terminals in the broadcast station. And Clarity, you spend a couple of minutes getting the bits that you need together, finalizing the program that'll actually communicate between the using what Chance had also advises, converting the brain signals to binary, and then allowing that to you be able to like program specific outputs for these creatures. And you have this whole thing together just as Impulse throws open the back of the truck.
Okay, come on. We've got to get the thingy, the sparky thingy inside. Like now, we have 10 minutes. Are you ready?
We're going now. We're going right now.
We're going right now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Inside. Okay,
Addison, can you make sure that that's not bleeding everywhere? Clarity, make sure that doesn't break. Let's go.
I just pick up the heaviest thing.
Okay, you pick up, which is just the main like device, just lifting that, and
tiny little
everyone else
Impulse
sort of, like,
that's just like running through, like, everyone move, get out of the way, we have stuff, and just clicky clacking. Move, just go, they're coming.
And if anyone doesn't move, I'm just shouting behind her.
And the countdown begins as 10 minutes remain, and you get this device hooked up to the center terminal, the console at the center of this broadcast station, and spend a couple of minutes getting it hooked up, interfacing it with the machines here, until 5 minutes remain on the clock. And you hear that yeah, you can mark the next tick. The sirens beginning to go off in the distance, the countdown continuing on a more persistent level, and you have everything where you want it. Who is actually controlling this machine?
All right.
Smart ones.
Oh, I don't touch technology. It freaks me out.
Let's get to work then.
So Anderson steps forward, and Lieutenant Alco looks over and says, "You sure you know what you're doing?"
If I don't, in 5 minutes we'll find out.
All right. Do your thing. Come on. You can see all the LSF agents have also, like, they all have their helmets on. They're all ready for the station to be vented, because they all have environmental suits built into their...
Sus.
They're ready just in case this doesn't go well.
I am gonna just go ahead and put my helmet back on.
Hope your men are lifelined in, because this might suck a little bit.
And you hit the so what the exact program or the exact command you're giving to these creatures is to exit through the designated airlock that Lieutenant Alco would give you that his men are currently positioned at. And
not to harm anything in the way, and then route them around the station into the thrusters.
Okay. The command is given, you send out the signal, and there's a moment of pause as you're waiting for something to happen. And then you see across some of the terminal, the broadcast center has a lot of like readouts of cameras throughout the sector, and they begin to light up with like movement. You're like as you see thousands of these things comes swarming out from buildings, flooding the streets, gliding, some flying into the air, some beginning to sort of like leap off of buildings, and the whole swarm beginning to gather and rotate around the sector. Sort of like my mental image is Matrix
And Death
3.
Spiral.
And you see the entire swarm of them then begin to sort of lock and then move in one sort of weaving pattern towards the airlock. At which point Anderson gives the go, and the agents that are currently stationed there engage the emergency releases on the airlock to open it fully, and these creatures begin to just be kind of sucked out into the vacuum of space. And you're watching as just the hundreds and hundreds at a time every second are jettisoned out of the station, and the clock is continuing to count down. Less than 3 minutes remaining, less than 2 minutes remaining, and as finally the last few of them are jettisoned out into space, as 1 minute remains on the clock, counting down in big blaring sirens over the entire station, and as soon as the airlock closes on the cameras, Alco gets the confirm from his officers, and immediately picks up his data pad, and on the line with somebody says, "Threat negated. We're all clear. Cancel the countdown. Cancel it. I don't care who told you. Cancel it now." And as soon as that happens, there's a few more seconds remaining. It's 10, 9, 8.
Impulse
7.
is just hitting Alco on the shoulder. Cancel it! Cancel it! Get it canceled!
Give it a second. 5, 4, 3.
That was a few seconds.
And the lights begin to go off, the sirens begin to end, and everything goes quiet once again.
Well, who's up for a drink?
Real nice job you have, Alco.
Yeah,
If
Alco.
you're thinking of maybe switching professions, maybe you should give us a call.
No, I wouldn't do that, actually. I was gonna say, I never want to see your fucking face again.
I was gonna say good job, but all right. It's all right. I probably won't be employed anymore after this. Just get out of my face. Go on, get. Do you all leave?
Impulse stays behind for a moment.
The anger. The rage.
Flames?
Side of my
Side
face.
of my face.
Did you just tell me to get?
Heaving breaths.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Leave the station now. I'm not gonna arrest you. Just leave.
You could at least ask nicely of the people who just saved your fucking life.
He doesn't say anything. He just continues to stare you down. Macho show off.
I deck
Showdown.
him. Just once.
Okay, I'm not gonna have you roll for it. You just punch him. Takes his
Regular
the
arm,
jaw.
not with the robot arm, the regular arm.
It kind of staggers back against the railing. You see some of the LSF officers begin to draw their weapons, and he holds up a hand or spitting to the side, tooth clattering to the ground.
Fuck you. And fuck your men. And fuck your job. And fuck your fucking corporations. I don't care what happens to you after this. 1 million innocent people almost just died. Because you shits don't care. Find another job. So maybe you can sleep at night.
Roll intimidation for me.
God, jeez.
Difficulty 4.
Anderson walks out of the break room with like a can of beers.
Yeah, I'll reduce it to a 3.
What happened?
These are mine now.
Fuck it, I'll spend points for that. 1, 2,
All right.
3. Let's get it down to a 2.
Okay, gonna roll.
6 again.
Exactly
what I needed.
All right. Anderson doesn't say anything. Just stands the guards down, and just gives a nod.
You're less of a person than those hook-handed motherfuckers they have out there working on the ship. Do something else. And be lucky you got more than 5 minutes. Walks out.
Any other one-liners anyone wants to drop?
See you on Monday.
And the studio audience laughs, and we get a freeze frame.
Classic Anderson.
Was there something Impulse wanted to do before we take our break?
She did. He kind of got decked though, so she'll just watch the rest leave. She's right, you know. Your job sucks. There's really no winning. You're put out there by people that aren't putting themselves on the line to put forth whatever shitty decisions they decide on. You need a new job. If you'd like, though, we could help with that.
Is there a move you're using?
For right now, yes. I would like to impart Ideal. After interacting for at least 1 minute with a creature that can hear and understand you, you attempt to at least temporarily impart an ideal that it cannot otherwise be convinced to adopt. An ideal is different than a suggestion or a command. It's an overarching value.
Okay.
Mainly that value is that, well, Cho kind of punched it into him already, but that the corpse suck and don't care about him, and he should do something about it.
Doesn't say anything, just straightens up. Just get out of here.
She'll pull out a card. Do you change your mind?
It doesn't take the card, but you let it go, and it just sort of hovers in the air, in the 0 gravity. And he eyes it as you turn to leave. And we're going to go ahead and take our break there, because we're running a little late on that. But you did it. You finally fixed the problem that you caused.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Only
Almost
took
killing-
3 episodes.
Almost killing millions of people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Should I make the countdown go away or should I leave it
You can make it go
stuck
away.
in time forever?
You're always 3 seconds away from
I'm
the-
making it go away. It's very stressful. It's
being
been
vented.
staring me in the face the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gone.
Well, I'm glad we didn't do a real countdown, because we would have gone far over that. That would have been very stressful. But that was good. Good job, y'all. We're going to take our break here for a few moments. Go ahead and everyone get a snack, drink some water, use the bathroom, stretch, take your meds, whatever you need to do. And we will see you all back here very shortly to wrap up our session. See you soon. Welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us while we took our break. And thank you for our lovely raiders who have stuck around. We very much appreciate it. And the new follows. All sorts of fun stuff happened today. Let's go ahead and get back started. Get started again. Yeah, let's get started. You have just left the broadcast station in G Sphere. Where would you guys like to go? What do you want to do?
I need a shower.
I do too, actually, now that I'm paying attention.
I should probably let Yule know that I'm still alive.
Your sister was a little
That's
worried about
good.
you, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's probably your turn to call her anyway.
I
Because
don't
me
really
and
want-
Impulse have already both done it.
She yells at me less in person. Can we just go back to the loft?
Yeah.
Does someone want to at least text her and say he's alive?
I'll call her.
Okay.
She's gonna want to report it anyway. And I don't really want to hear it again about how unprofessional we are.
You, as you're all hovering, driving, heading back to Isphere, with all of your new friends in tow. I assume, Anderson, you're sticking around? Did someone invite Anderson to join?
Of course.
I
Yeah,
mean,
get back to
it
our
wasn't
loft.
me.
I mean, it's it'd be really lovely.
Can I tag along? I don't quite
Yeah.
have somewhere to go at the moment.
Oh, but you're Zane's friend, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, well, they live with
Yeah.
us, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Zane, you didn't tell me that.
Then I said you could crash on the couch.
Oh, you did. You did say that. All right, couch
Yeah.
is fine.
Are you ashamed
Yeah.
of us, Zane? You didn't tell your friend about your roommates.
Now, hold on. They were in kind of a... I would
was
say
in kind of a
precarious
hurry.
situation.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other for a while. It's not like we were catching up.
I see.
Yeah, it was kind of like, people are dying, please help.
Like something was catching up with you. You're welcome, by the way.
Me?
I think both of us.
Yeah, I came into that building with Clarity, and
Yeah.
honestly, you owe us both a thank you because she pulled your ass out. And I'm pretty sure I fought a xenomorph queen.
Right.
I don't need a thank you.
Thank you both for saving my life.
You're welcome.
And mine, apparently.
You're also
Thanks.
welcome.
Yeah.
We've got a shower you can use.
Thank you.
So everyone loading up between the truck and the car, head back to the loft.
Oh, I call Yule on the way. Let's scream
It's-
that again.
Yeah, it's just a lot of yelling. What's going on? How did this happen? I don't think it ends until you get back to the loft itself. You can
Okay,
hear her
Impulse
still
is
yelling.
unlocking the door now, so I'm gonna hang up.
She said, "No, you're not gonna hang up on me. We have
Like-
things to talk." As the door open.
Hi.
Hi. You
Do
see,
you see how when we listen, things get better?
Yule is just a wreck inside. Her hair is pulled back, but there's strings of it down in her face. She's got like papers and things strewn out in front of the on the coffee table. The TV's on, but it's muted with the broadcast station playing, or the like the news station's playing. She looks like she hasn't. I mean, she looks like she hasn't slept in a week. Even though
I
it's
just
like the middle
thought
of
about the
day.
fact that I have lizard eyes now. Didn't have those when I left.
Oh, honey. Are you
You're all
okay?
back.
Yeah,
Everyone's
we're
fine.
Oh, we
Yeah.
brought some friends. One of Zane's pals is gonna stay on the couch.
Zane? Zane is hiding behind. Yeah. If you fucking do that again, I swear. What's wrong with your eyes? Those contacts?
What? What's wrong with his eyes?
No, yours.
Oh.
I need a drink.
Yeah, we were actually gonna, so this is
She grabs
Anderson
the
and
rest
he
of the
brought
six
beer.
pack from you. She just grabs the rest of the six pack from you.
I think a couple of us are gonna shower. And, you know, maybe we shouldn't go anywhere. Maybe I'll just go down to Mr. Convenience and get some
Yeah.
drinks.
I
need-
can go run and grab some pizza.
We usually do ramen, but that actually sounds like a nice change of pace.
Sure.
Also, in the meantime, can I talk to you, Zane?
Zane, who's still hiding behind Choke, looks to Clarity, the least threatening person in the room, and says, please.
Cool. Right.
And Yule says, we are not done here. You're gonna... Zane,
Yule, honey,
Zane, where you going?
You look really stressed. Come here.
Do I?
Just sit down. Yes. Sit down. Cracks open one of the beers, hands it to her. Sit.
She just sits and begins chugging it.
May I?
Fine, but we aren't sleeping together.
Oh God, no, we live together. Ugh, that'd be terrible. Gets the elbow in there. Like
Zane follows Clarity someplace, wherever she wants to talk to him.
I just direct Chance to one of the showers that's not being used.
Yeah. I guess Clarity takes him to her room.
Follows. Thank you.
Yeah, no, so like I want to talk to you because like the alien parasite xenomorph thing was kind of my fault, and then Choke almost died, and then you almost died, and you know in Rock'em Sock'em Love'em, in when the robots want to keep another robot around, they like punch them.
Yeah.
She socks him in the arm.
Oh. Just kind of like boops her in the arm too. Cool. I'm sorry. I'm very...
Yeah. No, you can, do what you need to do. It's been kind of a long day.
Can we just hide in here and watch TV?
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk to Yule anymore.
Yeah.
I'm afraid she's gonna punch me, like for real punch me, not to like keep me around punch me.
I mean, it might be a little bit of a keep you around punch, but not.
No,
a nice
it's gonna
one.
be. It's not gonna be. The last time she broke my nose.
Well, I won't break your nose, probably. Maybe on accident. You know what? Let's just watch TV.
Yeah, that sounds good. And just hides in Clarity's room to watch TV.
All right, just like bend at the waist. Okay, there we go. And right there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's where it was.
You're actually really good at that.
I know. I'm extremely talented. Oh, no. Nah. That one. There it is.
Okay, yeah, okay. she
Yeah.
crushes that can and starts drinking another.
Out of the
Chill her
shower,
out.
minimally clothed. Well, you never do that for me.
You never fucking ask.
Aren't you supposed to be my agent or something?
Agent, personal masseuse. Agent, personal masseuse.
Well, I don't know. Which one do you think would be the better job?
Chance comes out of the other shower. Also just a towel. And it's like, oh, I didn't know it was just kind of potty.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
I've
It's a she needed to chill the fuck out
Got
party.
it. I just
So,
wanted.
I've got some
another-
extra
Yeah.
t-shirts and stuff that might fit
I'm
you.
gonna. I'm gonna go do that.
I take Chance to my room. Dig out
clothes.
like an extra pair of like sweats and like a t-shirt or
As
something
they
that will
go,
probably
Impulse
fit him.
is like just rude. Could have been that kind of party, but whatever.
Yule is also kind of like a little bit like she just drinks another beer.
Here,
Damn it.
those will probably fit.
Oh yeah, thank you. That's perfect. And just put sweats on. Is now sweats man.
Never invited me to her room.
How's that going, by the way?
How do you think it's going? You live here.
Oh no, I knew how like you attempting it was going. I was just wondering like how soon are you gonna get over this obsession?
Why would I need to get over what obsession?
Oh come on. We're both intelligent individuals. I know you're obsessed with Choke.
Yeah, I mean, look at her.
I mean, I was about to say the same thing. I don't blame you, dear, but I mean, she is taken.
But like how taken?
I mean,
Swift's
that's
like
a
never
conversation.
here.
Well, that's a conversation that you're gonna have among them, and that's fine. But again, we live together. Could get messy.
It'd be worth it.
Digs in a little bit harder.
That was just mean.
No, you really needed that. Honestly, really, you did.
So, Anderson has gone out for pizza.
Making a phone call.
Okay, you make a phone call.
To his handler. So I have the sample, as it were. The usual location.
Yeah, how soon can you get it?
Probably within the day or so.
It wasn't her voice. I'm doing too much Zane and Yule. Right. As soon as possible, we need to make sure we preserve the integrity.
Copy that. I'll synchronize for time. By the by, I'm having a bit of a party with some of the helpers.
Which ones?
I believe you'd have data on them, Choke, Clarity, Impulse, they go by.
Right. I'm going to send you some instructions.
Copy that. Give them the location and just in case, stash the sample in like a dead drop.
Right. Report in when the drop is made.
Will do.
Line hangs up.
Get some pizza and come back.
Anderson returns the pizza.
So I've got buffalo chicken, pepperoni, and a vegetarian. I didn't know if anyone was allergic to like cheese or anything like that.
I think Chance and Choke are still not out there because now she realizes he's also buff and she's got like a whole weight set in her room. So they've probably been gone for a long time, but it's just like talking about like lifting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Except they're lifting,
Talk
and
about
therefore
lifting.
there are grunting noises coming
Yep.
out of that room.
Yeah, they're in a let's have a bench press competition.
And then I assume Clarity and Zane also have not emerged from Clarity's room.
So
And
that
you
just
just hear
means
the
that he
TV
walks
blasting.
in. He just
To-
walks
to-
into Impulse, just like giving a full body massage.
And two other very loud sounds.
Two other very
Yes.
loud sounds in other rooms.
We're banging all the time.
We're banging all the time.
All the time.
I think Yule has had enough at that point. Listening to the grunts from the other room, it's just like, taken, huh?
They're working out.
I think the door is
Right.
also like only like halfway closed. Like
I'm sure they're gonna work out something.
Yeah, you can hear like metal hitting the thing.
Yeah. I'm so tired. Just goes over to Anderson, pops open one of the boxes, takes like 3 slices of pizza in one go, slams the closes the box, and says, "I'll be in my room."
Okay, I would maybe soak too, because I mean they're loosened, but like loosen them the rest of the way, okay?
It just holds up the rest of the case of beer from the plastic. Says, "There'll be plenty loose."
Okay, I'm not your mother. I'll take that, G.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
oh no, just gonna grill Anderson. That's all.
I had nothing. Do that.
How long have you worked for LSF?
Not long. I'm a specialist. They hired me outside the company.
Oh, so who do you usually work for?
Myself, really, it's freelancing gig.
Oh, what kind of freelancing?
Takes a bite of pizza, thinks. Well, cleaning up situations like this, you could call me a maintenance man.
Ever work on Earth?
Probably a while ago. It's been a lot of jobs.
Have you always gone by Anderson?
Give her a sly smile.
Any other names I might know?
Smith. Doe. Anonymity is also part of the gig.
I had a feeling. What's your play, Anderson?
I have no idea what you mean. I'm just working a gig.
Just seemed really convenient.
You could say the stars aligned for this one.
So what do you do now?
Wait for my next set of instructions.
From who? Not LSF. She'll move closer, staring him down. It's kind of hot, though.
About that time I got those instructions, Val.
No.
No.
No, because what happens now at that moment is impulse from your vantage point behind you, or behind Anderson, you see a shimmering and materializing behind him as their cloaking field drops. You see a black masked with one like a purple diagonal stripe going across it, hooded figure, kind of slight, shorter than Anderson, emerges.
Pulled blaster.
They have their blaster drawn, and it's pointed at the back of Anderson's head. And they say, "Well, hey, Loki.
Chimera.
Long time.
Always a pleasure. Sorry.
Not exactly." And she pulls off her mask, and you see Ghost.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Hey, Impulse.
Ghost? What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh no.
It's a really long story.
I fucking knew it. Who the fuck is this? She's
Well, I
like
don't know what-
kind of moving her blaster between the two, like.
Can you please put the gun down?
Is he safe?
No. But I am, you know me.
You don't get to fucking kill him until we talk about this.
Yeah, that's fine. Where's Mia?
Pinky swear.
Yeah.
Mm.
She holds out her pinky to the side, away from
Pinky
Anderson.
swears are unbreakable.
Right. No.
Claire! Get in here!
Well, I imagine at this point we've all heard the shouting.
Yeah.
Is pizza here?
Clarity, you come out and you see Ghost with a gun drawn, blaster drawn on Anderson. Hey, sis.
So I feel like I missed something.
Yeah, me too.
Stiffed her on the tip.
Hey,
Yeah.
so what are we? Oh, son of a bitch.
Hey, Choke.
Hey.
New guy. What happened to Swin?
What do you mean?
She's still around.
Oh, gotcha.
They were working
Just saw
out.
the two of you come out of. Oh, working out. Gotcha.
No, really.
Oh, come on.
There was a lot of grunting. I'm just saying.
Hey,
seems-
You've seen me on a weight bench, okay? Don't start spreading rumors
I
about me in my
heard you on
own
a weight
house.
bench too. I'm just saying.
Sees
Fucking
Zane
God.
come out from behind Clarity as well from her room and kind of eyes Zane and then eyes Clarity.
We're watching TV.
Oh, don't worry, we've got a handle on it.
Right.
Wait, on what?
Nothing.
Loki, how about you sit?
All know each other?
Takes a comfortable seat, crosses a leg over the other.
That's Clarity's sister.
They look exactly alike.
Ew.
But she's all like robot and stuff. And Clarity's only
Yeah.
a little bit robot.
Can I have like a hug? Or is the gun situation like too much for that right now?
I know, I've got a gun, no worries. She'll point it at Anderson.
Well, I've got
Yeah, hug your
several.
sister.
Do we need another?
Yes, please.
Probably to be safe. She gives Clarity a hug. Sorry about this. I couldn't really tell you that I was gonna be in town.
Yeah, wasn't expecting to see you. Really glad that I'm seeing you right now. What's going on?
I've been working some jobs of my own. hunting down shadow agents. Looks over to Anderson.
So can I kill him?
I don't know how much good it would do.
Okay.
He'd just end up spinning back on Earth.
Oh.
What?
Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Pull the trigger. It'll be a blast.
So he's
Shut
not
the
really
fuck
here.
up.
No, he's here. Loki here. I don't know. He's got more skins than I can count.
Fuck.
Oh, this seems like a hostage situation.
Yeah.
What you doing here, buddy?
My job.
What's that these days?
No, I can't tell you that. You know,
Shadow's interested in this alien situation we have going on here, apparently.
Sorry, alien?
Oh yeah, parasitic aliens. Real fun.
I didn't check on Freddy. I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sure
We
he's
just get this smash cut over to Razor in his medical bay, currently trying to wrangle Freddy, who's just leaping around the room.
How did he get out of the cage?
Wasn't
Because
he
it's
trying
funny.
to neuter Freddy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how. Okay.
Oh, Freddy did not like that.
Got a squirt bottle trying to wrangle. He has a squirt bottle and a net trying to get him on the table. Loki here and I used to work together. I honestly have no idea what he's up to, but I guess it's, biology BS. That's kind of what his shtick has been in the past. You remember the whole shrimp thing, right?
Oh, we remember.
Yeah, he did some cleanup on that too. Still trying to build a, super soldier sort of thing?
you know how it works. They don't tell me jack shit. I just go out in the field and get what's needed.
What did they tell you?
He'll think for a moment, trying to decide what would be divulging too much. What did they tell me?
Think what? I mean, yeah, I don't think they would have told you that much other than there's Lunatech has been researching biological life forms, and I mean they're cloning facilities and technologies here are far more sophisticated than any Earth Corps have currently developed. So basically, it was a bit of corporate espionage to try to get some of their proprietary information.
Bit of corporate espionage. See what Lunatech was up to.
So how are you feeling about that job? Did it go well?
Saved what? 7 million people? Got what I needed. Saw a Lunatech guard get punched in the face. I think it went pretty well.
And I guess you're just gonna take all the credit for that.
The part of being part of Shadow is being a Shadow. Credit'll go to you if you want it.
God, this is so fucking pretentious. I can't.
Why are you here? Like here in my sister's apartment.
Pizza. Beer.
I assume you got what you needed, though.
Doesn't mean I don't like to relax off the clock.
We both know you're never off the clock.
Yeah, well, small victories.
What the fuck does that mean?
If I could spend time doing my job eating pizza and drinking beer, fuck yeah, I'll do it.
So you're not at our apartment for any other particular reasons other than beer and pizza?
Well, even if he was, he'll have plenty of time to do his job here because he's not leaving anytime soon.
I could cut you a deal. Let me go. I'll expunge all your records from the database.
Somebody's already made us the new identity promise, so if that's where you're headed, don't worry about it.
All right. What are my options here? Let's see.
I mean, your options are to spill...
That was RJ.
Oh, no. Still me. Your options here are to tell us everything and spill the fucking beans. And maybe, if you're lucky, in about 10 years, I'll snap your neck and let you into a different skin.
I literally cannot do that. But how about Earth? I could take you all back.
The getting back is not the problem.
I'm a problem solver, Choke. Tell me what the problem is.
Oh, you don't know the problem already? I would have thought with all your shadow resources, you would have known everything by now.
The problem is not literally getting to Earth, it's that Earth don't want us. Specifically, the corporations on Earth
Oh,
don't want us.
well, that's what I mean by clean slate, no more corporation kill orders.
Yeah, but what if we have a kill order on the corporation from ourselves because we kind of want to get rid of them, and especially your whole shadow thing? And yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work working together like that.
Yeah, no, I think Clarity's right. We're not going back to Earth living like we were before.
I was also gonna pose take down Lunatech.
Hi.
Use some of my resources. We can get in there, destabilize them a bit, maybe kill a CEO or two.
I've seen a little bit of your resources, and it took you less than 48 hours to blow your cover. So, pardon me if I don't trust you in the field, Anderson.
Well, if Ghost didn't show up, I would have been able to maintain that cover. So good on ya.
I think your cover is a you problem. So again, pardon me if I don't fucking trust you.
I can interrupt. I feel like we can get Lunatic on our own. I mean, we have a 5-step plan after all.
I think we've already done 3 of the steps.
Something that is left, however. Shadow sort of secretly runs basically every corp on Earth, if I'm not mistaken. They're gonna cut ties with Lunatic.
Shadow doesn't have any ties with Lunatic.
But some of the Earth Corps do.
No. They've been trying to maintain to gain some sort of foothold in New London. That's our WRM's whole plan is to.
Number 3 is break negotiations with Earth Corps.
Yes, so they're in the process of trying to set up new. Oh, if you're talking about like undoing those
Cut
negotiations
it off.
entirely.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Think that's something you could manage?
Done more for less.
He gets it done. Choka gives him an oblivion so he can get back into another skin. Seem fair?
I mean, you don't have to ask me twice, but it's not going to be fun for you.
Barely is. So we have a deal then.
Yeah.
When we have it verified that they'll no longer be negotiating and cut completely all ties. Yeah, we have a deal.
We'll have a contract for you.
Let me make some phone calls then.
Claire, can you make sure those phone calls don't, I don't know, cause GPS to have Shadow, like, breathing down our necks or anything?
In fact, can you make sure they're recorded?
Yeah. So we're gonna work with Shadow?
No.
No.
Okay. Because it kind
No,
of
we're
sounded
actually
like
gonna.
that.
No, we're actually going to hurt both of them at the same time, which is going to be great because Shadow wanted to do some sort of negotiating with Lunatic so that they could, potentially at least nicely get some of the shit that Lunatic's got going on up here. So if we make them cut off all ties and they have no negotiations, then we're actually fucking over both sides at the same time. They just won't know it.
Okay, fine.
We're using them.
So I do the hacker thing with the phone.
I was like, do I need to roll to convince Clarity? Because I totally will. Like, if it's
Anderson
gonna go
will-
to that, understandably, I will.
Anderson will just openly offer his communicator to Clarity.
Just glares at him as best as she can.
So you take the communicator, you patch it to your own system so you can record any calls being made from it. Hand it back to Andrew. You can use your hack the impossible move to do that. Anderson, you make a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
You call Chimera. Line picks up. Anderson.
Hello, Chimera.
Well, What happened?
Old acquaintance made me.
Which one?
Spooky individual.
Ghost. Is she there now?
For the most part.
I'm guessing you have a few guns on you.
4 or 5.
Put them on.
Speaker.
Hello, everyone.
Hi there.
Impulse, right?
Chimera.
It's been a while since I've heard your voice. How are things going in exile?
Since you've heard my voice, have we had the pleasure?
I don't believe so. But we've been keeping eyes on all of you since the Apollo incident. So, based on the fact that you haven't shot Mr. Anderson yet, I suppose there's some sort of deal being offered.
You're gonna stop negotiations with Lunatic.
Why would I do that?
Because it's in your best interest.
How so?
Let's just say Lunatic's stock. It's about to go way down.
That sounds beneficial.
Potentially. So I don't think you really want to be on that boat when it sinks, now do you?
No, but I would very much like that boat.
Well, pull out of that negotiation, and maybe you'll be allowed to be around the wreckage afterwards. Hmm?
So you sabotage Lunatic. To what end? I suppose you're not doing this out of the goodness of your heart. It doesn't really seem like your group's style.
Listen here, you fuck. Our group's style is for every single one of you corpse to fucking eat dirt, okay?
Well, good luck with that. Lunatic falls. What? The people take over? The worms come out to feed?
You can tell yourself whatever bedtime story you want, Shug, but do we have a deal?
I don't see how I'm getting anything out of this. Here's what my
Go ahead, please.
my counter proposal. You continue whatever operations that you're running with these freedom fighters up in the station. Continue. We will back out of our negotiations to aid in that regard. But once the vacuum has been opened, with Mr. Unicorn being no longer in control, I'm afraid the worm stepping in wouldn't be our ideal scenario. We take control through our own means, allegedly. And you all return to Earth, clean, with more money than you could spend in a lifetime. Or several.
Impulse looks to Clarity. Puts the call on mute. Just in case. Leans really, really, really close to Claire. The minute they set foot on this space, we'll fry all of them. Unmute. How much?
I mean, if you have to ask, then I doubt you've ever dealt with the quantities of money that we're discussing. When I say enough to live off of for several lifetimes, I mean full corporate pension.
Wow. Really?
Think it over if you have to.
We'll deliberate. We'll call you back in an hour.
I'll be waiting. I hope I can deliver good news to the board.
Click. How do you work for those fucks? Oh!
Indoctrinated at a young age.
Sounds about right.
I feel about 0.2% less bad about killing you. Honestly. Yeah, I was gonna try to say something nice, but no. No, I just want to kill you.
It won't be productive. He'll just show back up or whatever.
Oh, it's fine. I'll wait.
Well, there's no out for me here anyway. He's gonna go into his breast pocket, pull out the vial of the sample, crunch it in his mouth, and then activate the bomb in his head.
The sample shards of glass fall in front of of Anderson. Yes, I see a
Okay,
hand.
if he's going to like bite something,
There
can
is
we
a
try
hand
and
raised.
Stop him?
Can I do an intrusion if there's a bomb in his head?
Oh, fuck.
Let me have this. It's not gonna pull you guys
No,
out.
she's literally had a bomb in
No.
her head.
She's
You
had a
let
bomb in her
her have
head.
this.
No,
Um,
this is triggering. No.
I think I will
don't know if it'll
spend
work
the
or not.
I will, well, because your intrusion is to make it a device, not an electronic
Yeah.
device, not activate. I will give you XP to not use the intrusion at this moment, because I do think that this works very well to get him out, because either way he's gonna die, but I do really like the image of this.
Fine.
I would give you an XP to counter intrusion.
You're about to Mission Impossible us.
Yeah.
As the bomb's about to go off, there's just a bloody smile from Loki. Be seeing all of you.
And it's just the Mission Impossible, and the eye just like twitches, and his body falls back onto the couch.
How much XP do we get for that?
You get 1 XP. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Fuck.
Sorry, I should have warned about that.
I shoot him.
You shoot him, the blaster goes off, and when you hear stumbling from the other room, and and Yule comes out, gun raised, just like scanning the room, sees Ghost, and like draws her weapon and says, "The fuck is going on?"
We're good. I got him.
We're good. It's
See,
fine.
she has my face, so she's fine.
She's good.
I shoot him again.
God, you stop.
No!
There's blood all over the couch now.
I don't give a shit. I'll pay to have it cleaned.
Is she a replicant?
No, she's just my twin.
He is though, not a replicant. No.
Skin.
Skin. Yeah.
Which one was he again?
Anderson.
Right. Points to Chance.
Oh,
Are you
honey,
also?
No, he's fine. Honey, I'm so sorry. This
Oh,
is not
he's
how
fine.
this
No, I've-
always is.
I've definitely seen
so
those
sorry.
like actual human
I'm
muscles
human.
working. Like he's fine.
I'm good. I promise.
Yule just gives a look towards Choke and just holsters her weapon, drinks more of her beer, and heads back in the room, slamming the door behind her.
Was it something I said?
About other people's bulging muscles that you've seen around her. I think it's just like
Just making an
It's like rubbing her
observation.
nose
I
in it,
have
you know?
them.
He does have them.
I know, honey. Wow.
All right. Ghost holsters her blaster as well. So that fucking sucked. You guys aren't really seriously thinking about taking that, are you?
If we do, then the moment any of their agents come by to fill that vacuum, then we fuck them up too.
But
Or
what if
Worm
they're
does.
also planning to fuck you over once?
I mean, I think they're pretty obviously planning to fuck us over, so like...
Oh, 100%. So we just
guess-
have contingencies upon contingencies.
All right. Cool.
If it means that they are at least mostly. You're pointing. Who are you pointing at?
There was a hand raised.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Clarity gets a message on her data pad that just reads Club Soda and Lemon L. To get the bloodstains out.
Yeah, she got that.
Did he text you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice place. Better than the
Yeah.
garage.
Do you like the tanks? With
Yeah,
the
I
lights?
do. Yeah.
That was all Clarity. She has
Yeah.
such an eye for that sort of thing.
Y'all need a cat or something.
So actually, I
Oh,
think
God.
I'm getting a pet, and you should definitely meet it, because I think you'll like it.
Sure. Yeah.
Chance, right? Pizza?
Yes. I would love some.
Why don't you do that? And
Yeah.
drinks. I feel really bad, actually.
It's all right. I do have questions.
We
I feel
have
like-
some answers, I think.
Right. I feel like most of those might be at a better posed at a different time. So I am gonna go ahead and get some pizza though.
Yeah, go get some of that.
I don't know. I feel like some of our best sort of planning sessions have happened over food and being either drunk or high. So
Okay.
There.
Well,
I have a teensy little bit of the shrimp stuff left. I
No
brought
shit,
it
shrimp
really?
stuff.
from home. Just a
Wait.
little.
Are you talking about the bioluminescent, the shrimp that cause hallucinations? Those?
yes.
Oh, those do wicked things to your neurotransmitters. I want to see so much of that. And I would like to also experience it because I'm a scientist. gotta know what it does to my body too.
Well, I know what the rest of your night looks like. Chance.
Pizza and shrimp.
It looks like pizza
Sounds
and shrimp.
Disgusting
yes.
together, but we'll try it.
And as you all begin to eat pizza, and we'll figure out the planning side, what are you guys going to do about this offer next time. I want to end with Anderson or Loki. As everything goes dark, you wake back up in a pod and you take your first breath in your new skin. You emerge, and just as you finish dressing yourself with the clothes in the locker right in front of you in this dark, sort of halogen lit room, the door slides open, and stepping in is Chimera, sort of a broad-shouldered woman with short, sort of spiked platinum hair. And she says, "Doesn't sound like it went well."
They're a hard bunch to negotiate with.
We've had that experience. The board wants you to report.
Right. I'm going to need a second to pull up my data before the
Right. You'll have time for your download as we walk. Follow me.
Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. I partook the alien queen before that, so we should just send that off to the lab. You need a live
I'll have
sample, right?
Might be able to get some data off of that. She pulls up her pad as she turns to walk out of the room and hits a few buttons on the glowing green surface, leading you out down a hall to an elevator. The elevator leads up and up and up and up and up in this dark, no windows or anything on this building, until finally, ding, opens up into a large onyx, just immense space, with a few lights over a black conference table, and sitting at the conference table are 6 people on either side, shrouded in darkness, and one at the very end, a little bit of backlit. You see a larger figure with 2 circular shapes coming off of the head like mouse ears. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end our session here for tonight. As Anderson gives his report to Nicholas E. Mouse.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is the leader of Shadow. Did we not
You
discuss
work for
that?
Mickey, you absolute piece of shit.
Mickey!
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
just
rethink my life choices.
Idis sort of owns or is one of the major affiliates of Shadow.
I activate the bond in my head again.
That's not Anderson talking. That's RJ talking. Activate the button.
I had to bring Mickey Mouse back at some point, because that's where we ended the last season. So,
I'm gonna need a new face.
Wait, are we ending the season? What? Like,
no. Just I needed to bring him
that
back.
was so
Needed to bring him
dramatic.
back around. No. We're still going. This is not the end of the season. Thank you, everyone out there for watching and coming along with us, though. And thank you, RJ, for guesting and bringing Anderson into the mix. I'm sure we will see more of Loki or Agent Anderson, Agent Smith, Mr. Anderson, at some point for future Shadow dealings. But everyone have a good session. Yeah.
I apologize for nothing.
I wasn't
Our applause
sure.
is real, though.
Yeah,
It's very real applause.
and full of hatred.
Full of hate, but very real.
But it's fake. But the hate is fake.
The
The
hate
hate
is
is
fake.
Applause
fake.
is real.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and do look at our character arcs and see if anything has developed there. Anyone take steps towards accomplishing their goals? Yeah.
Find a clue to taking down the culprit?
Yeah. Clarity
That's
I saw a
one or
hand.
two?
Or more. That's 2.
One, two.
Taking steps towards bringing down Shadow.
I would definitely say this is would count as a step. And you got your sister pack.
I got my sister back.
I'm just gonna live in a universe of once more I did the opposite of mine.
I think you did. I think I have to take XP away from you.
No! So mine is recover from a wound or trauma, and I've made a lot of pretty ridiculous arguments for things to happen in the past. I don't think I can do it this time.
I don't think so. What is, for the audience and for the other players, what is Chance's arc?
Chance's arc has finished a great work because he is a scientist, and he feels like to kind of make good on stuff that has happened to him in the past. He needs to present something that will improve the world, and right now he's not in a position to do that.
Yeah. We'll get there too, just so the other players know how to sort of bring that in. More science friends. We lose one science buddy and we gain another. Okay. And then Anderson accomplishes his dark deeds today. Which I guess, do you want to tell what your character arc is now? I don't remember exactly what it was.
I don't even
but
remember what we said. I think I was just here to fuck people over.
I think so. You did it. If we get you back for longer, then we can come up with something more concrete. But I think we were guest players. Just your general arc of doing this this job, this mission for Shadow works. But yeah, good job, everyone. So we will be back in 1 week to continue our game here with a new mission as we get into something else, no longer having to deal with the aliens anymore unless Clarity lets another one out of a cage. But yeah, in the meantime, join us tomorrow for Saturday night's Star Power. We're going to be playing Overarms. There's some JoJo's Bizarre Adventures inspired fun at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. You can see myself, Savannah, RJ, Sid there as well, and including the wonderful Danae Keener for a lot of fun. So join us there. Sunday we'll have Slang 101. I believe the plan is Tabletop Tuesdays will be back this week too. I think we'll have, yeah, I'm seeing head nods. So I believe they're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu. So come tune in for that. And then it's an Elegant Magics week for which Sid runs for us. We're playing Good Society on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And we just dealt with a rather, well, RJ's character fucking over the party there too. It seems to be a theme. Guess we need to get that in on Saturdays as well.
I will end you.
You're gonna die.
You all keep thinking I'm gonna play these unassuming nice boys, but I'm here just to stab.
Chaos.
You're lucky you didn't get any of the grenades.
You cannot do this on Saturday because Thea can and will stab you to death without question.
Yeah.
Fang would be fine though.
If you show up in Star Power and you fuck with us in any way, Omega's just gonna reverse you all the way back to never being born.
I'm not the one who signed up with AIM.
No, that's Wings. Wings is the traitor in that group.
Definitely.
So yeah, join us for all the shows throughout the week, and then back here next Friday for another Neon Souls at 8. Anyone have anything they want to plug, promote, talk about before we end?
I'll do a couple. You can find me when I'm not here on Sunday nights after Slaying 101 at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/lbhackemup. We are doing it's a homebrew campaign, but set in Faerun. It's called Playthings of the Gods. It's an all-lady D&D game, and boy, is it great. It's just wild and awesome. And you can come hang out with us on Sunday nights. And then on Mondays, you can find me and some of my very best friends on twitch.tv/Colonomicon. This is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I get to play Monster of the Week, which is very fun for me after running it for like a year and a half. And I've already almost died twice, and it's been like 4 sessions or so. So it's good.
Anyone else? RJ, you got anything you want to plug before?
GGK World.
Oh God, yeah, join our GGK World server.
You say that so enthusiastically. Bow.
I know. Join our GGK World server where you can have 24-hour text-based RP in a Humblewood setting. Play cute animals that hate themselves.
Brother.
It's like a 16-hour sort of thing. We all need to sleep.
No, seriously.
I've been away for like 2 weeks, and it's killing me.
I know, yeah. I haven't been in there nearly as much just to read and observe. But yeah, you can catch the link below our faces if you're watching us on Twitch, or head over to our Twitch page and you can see the banners that we have. Join our GGK official Discord. And if you're feeling extra frisky, join our GGK Worlds Discord where you can hang out and play and play in a cute Humblewood setting with us and play animals that, like I said, hate themselves.
But they love each other, tell you what.
They love each other too much, I think.
No such thing.
Brandon and Gus have been on that beach for 2 weeks.
Same.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you to my lovely players, as always, for being here and being awesome and joining me on this journey where I try not to emotionally scar you too much. And thank you everyone out there for watching, all of our new followers and everyone who joined us for the raid. We hope to see you back here next week, same time, same place. And until next time, good game and good night, Internet.